We're going to learn Perek Hey Mishnah Gimel. This Mishnah has two parts. The first part of the Mishnah speaks about if a person chooses to add one of the following three things into his davening, we silence them and we do not allow them to say it. The first example is there's a mitzvah called Shiluach HaKein. If a person finds a nest with a mother bird and its young children or its eggs, a person is not allowed to take the mother with the young children and the eggs. Rather, he has to first send the mother away. So if a person decides to add in his davening that just like Hashem, your mercy reached the mother bird, that we had to send her away before taking its young children or eggs, so too your mercy should reach us. We silence them because we do not keep Hashem's mitzvahs because they are an expression of His mercy. Rather, we do them simply because it is His decree. The second example is if a person says that for all of the good things that you, Hashem, have done, I would like to mention your name. We silence them and we do not let them say it because we don't only mention and bless Hashem for the good, we have to also mention and bless Hashem for things that appear to be bad. The third example is that if a person says, Maidim, thank you, we silence them and we do not let them say it because it appears like he is thanking to Hashem's. The second part of the Mishnah is going to speak about a shliach tzibur, a chazan. Usually the rule is that if a person is asked to be the shliach tzibur, first they refuse and say that they do not want to take the position, and only if they're asked a second time do they accept. The Mishnah will speak about that if there is currently a chazan standing in front of the Aron HaKodesh, davening chazaras hashatz, the repetition of Shemona Esrei, and this chazan makes a mistake and he gets confused and he is unable to continue, then we right away ask for a second chazan. And this chazan this time should not refuse. He should right away go up and replace the first chazan that was repeating the Shemona Esrei. Now, from where should the second chazan begin? It depends. If the first chazan made a mistake during the first three brachos of Shemona Esrei, then the second chazan should begin from the beginning. If the first chazan made a mistake during the 12 middle brachos of Shemona Esrei, then the second chazan should begin from the beginning of the bracha that the chazan made a mistake. If the first chazan made a mistake during the final three brachos of Shemona Esrei, then the second chazan should begin again from the bracha of Ritzei. We are now going to read the Mishnah inside. The first part of the Mishnah, Ha'omer, if someone says in davening. Example number 1, Al kan tzipar, just like you had pity on the bird's nest. Yagiu rachamecha, your mercy should reach us. Example number 2, the al toiv, or for the good you do. Yizacher shemecha, your name should be mentioned. Example number 3, Maidim, or he says, we thank you. For those three examples, mishatkinoi, so we quiet him and we do not allow him to say it. The second part of the Mishnah, ha'oiver, if someone passed to be the shliach tzibur, lifnei hateva, in front of the box, in front of the Aron HaKodesh, v'taha, and he made a mistake and is too confused to continue, then yavar acher tachtav, another should pass instead of him. V'lo yehi sarvan, and he should not refuse at that time. Now, minayin, from where in Shemona Esrei hu maschil should he, the second chazan, begin? So if it's during the 12 middle brachos of Shemona Esrei, then mitchilas habracha, from the beginning of the bracha, shetaba, in which the first shliach tzibur, the first chazan, made the mistake.